crouch, touch, pause, engage. Well, it's out.
And Saracens have ball they wouldn't necessarily have been expecting here. This is Niels de Moort, short, offering himself, going around Chisholm. If he beats Chisholm, he really have to show some gas, and well, he gave it a go. It's a little bit feisty, this, as you'd expect.
He is feisty. You're right, he gave it a go, but it's a bit difficult when you're flat out. Chisholm, one of the quickest guys. Remember the try he scored down at Gloucester? Sensational try. And unless you've set his feet first, you're not going to do him on the outside.
I know that didn't win try of the season, but in my mind, that was the try of the season in one of the games of the season.
I think try of the season was May in that very same game.
It was, yeah. Anyway, Saracens ought to score a try here. And it will be scored by Short, who knows his way to the line in this competition, and he's getting under the skin of one or two Harlequins already. Him and Ross Chisholm are swapping personal details.
Yeah, he does. It's a good finish. They work the ball to the wide channel quite well. And Chisholm's just caught a little bit tight. Tries to get there and roll him, and does actually in the first instant, but then Short rolls over and scores the try.
Went beyond Smith, and this is Chisholm. Most Premiership clubs, he'd have been first choice fullback last season. He would have been here, but for Mike Brown's form. Another season spent largely on the bench, but when we did see him, he was brilliant. Just like that score from Ollie Lindsay-Haig. Now, did he slide in? No. Oh, the tackle was an enormous one. And I think it was made by Ben Spencer.
Absolutely sublime footwork. He breaks through, but then he puts another hitch kick in when I don't think he needed to. He needed to get on the ground. Brilliant tackle from Spencer. Brilliant tackle.
This is Duncan Taylor, giant-sized winger, held up on the 10-metre line. Last season's beaten finalists when they succumbed here, surprisingly, to Newcastle, the club with the best record in the first couple of years of this tournament. Saracens, for moments like that, George Cruz breaks away, and Cruz will score. That defeat to the Falcons was their first in a dozen matches in this series, and for the time being it looks as if it might remain their only defeat.
Touch, pause, early red.
They open their defence of the Aviva Premiership across the road. Twickenham doubleheader against Wasps. It's nominally an away game. First home game will be here against London Welsh on the second weekend. That's still to come. For the time being, they've got their hands full in the sevens, with Saracens really up for this now. Chip over the top from Ben Spencer. If you gather this, it'll be brilliant. A little bit like the try that Johnny Wilkinson scored a few years ago across the road at Twickenham. Spencer was aware of the gap and he had the skill to deal with it as well. And that now surely is that.
This result really does open it up for that big game between Irish and Saracens coming up next. Irish win that, with their points difference, they should go through as champions of this. Quins lose to Wasps, they could be out.
This is Nick Tompkins. It's a late replacement this evening for Jackson Ray, who was unable to take part. So Tompkins stepped in. He's now on, and he's amongst the first to celebrate that score, and a clincher for the skipper, Niels Moort. Wallace once again getting first hands to the ball, but once again it's Saracens who will earn the right to use it, and they might yet score another try. This is Ali Price, ball back inside, and they do score with James Stevenson.
It's good bits of skill all round, taking people on, offloading, good support lines. Stevenson looks good, actually. He's a quick young man. And another great kick from Mort. It's what infuriated me so much last year in the Premiership, watching Saracens play in some of those boring contests where they ground out a win, because we saw in Exeter in one of their last home matches, they can be sensational when they want to.